Hi guys, Frank here with Motor Sportsland in Millcreek at the 4001 South State location. Here to show you this dynamite east to west 399 TAKODA fifth wheel. Love these. We have a couple of different options, the 400TH as well. Just going through the features and benefits of these is just phenomenal. They really do a fine job with this. We're going to go through and do a quick walkthrough outside, get in the inside where the AC is cranked. It's just a dynamite trailer. Some of the things I just love that they do with this, and Forest River is notorious for it, is they put these stickers everywhere. I know they're easy to peel off after purchase, but just some of the just metal slam-latch doors, 6-point hydraulic auto level system. They're about 5,500 pounds per. You can lift this whole thing right off the tires if you needed to. Massive trailer, 4,000 or 40,000 BTU furnace. Huge storage through here. As you can see, your little spray port that comes with it. There is a little spray port attachment, just a little quick connect, spray off your dogs, your feet, your kids, maybe your wife or husband. A lot of fun there. They do have a nice textured floor in here. Slide stuff in and out. You're not going to scratch up any linoleum or any kind of features on the bottom, wood on the bottom. Coming across two 7.5 gallon tanks, one on the other side, of course, and just a really high gloss. I don't know if you can see, it almost looks like full body paint. And you're not paying for the full body paint price, but it's a really high gloss finish on the exterior of this, which is, it really repels, your sunshine, repels that Arsdale on this, which is going to be a fiberglass glued. It's not wood where you have that wood accept moisture and detach the glue and you get that bubbling and delam. It's something down the road that is just such a great structural build. Moving on to solid steps going on the interior. I love these new handles. They actually slide up, drop down, put this pin in for travel purposes so you don't have that flopping out. You get set up, you just pull this back down. It's a nice, firm, solid handle to get in and out of this coach. You're talking Arsdale, which is something that's on the front here. If you get onto our websites or look up Arsdale, it's just a great product, guys. It goes a long way for resale value down the road as well. Just I'd like to mention that. More-ride suspension system, HD shackles, with the wet bolts, and what that is, it's a bolt system. Every trailer on the market has a little articulation to it. If you have a solid weld and it should articulate, where that weld is, it could crack a weld. Those wet bolts, we'll talk more about that, but gives you a little bit of articulation play in the whole entire frame, especially in a toy hauler. You're talking a big 12-inch I-beam construction, rolled I-beam, one I-beam going all the way down on both sides to mount this, massive trailer on. You just want that support, especially in a toy hauler as well. Going down here, tempered glass door. It does have a window. We'll look in the inside, but it does have a see-through window partial in there, which is pretty sweet. Dual awnings with LED lights. These are triple awnings, I should say, with LED lights. They all have the LED lights, so when these awnings are closed up, you can still utilize your LED lights for the exterior lighting. They're not at the end of the barrel, which we've seen on some, so you have to keep these out at night to use your LEDs. They're actually all set up underneath here, and they all have the shock system, so you get a little bit of wind bouncing. You know it's time to bring your awnings in. They keep that tension out there, so as you're coming in, even if the wind's bouncing them a little bit, they're coming in all tensioned. So all three of them have the same setup on those. Nice big frameless windows. We just love this look. Even just the colors itself. Cooper tires, so we don't deal with they're 17.5-inch tire. We don't deal with a small 15 or 16-inch. We go bigger. They are 14-ply tire. You want these on your toy haulers. You just what that means really is just you get more steel belting in there, a better radial tire for the weight class of these trailers. Coming to the back, you can see another setup on your auto leveling system. It is a 6-point auto level system plunger, so as these drop down, they have the big foot on the bottom, which makes that so much easier. Just remember, guys and gals, when you take these up and you might be in a rush to get out of camp, make sure you just brush all the stones off of that so you don't hit a windshield or a motorcyclist behind you. Talking about your aluminum alloy rims on all three tires. Easy-Lube hubs. Don't know if you know this, love to teach people about it. You do have your little grease zert that's underneath that cap. So a little preventive maintenance, 2 or 3 squirts of grease once every 1,000, 2,000 miles of travel. If you want to do it early or not, what it does, it pushes that old grease out with the dust around it. If you're going down a lot of dirt roads, that just apply it more often. But Easy-Lube hubs, just preventive maintenance goes a long way. Coming down to the back door, same thing with the tempered glass door. We'll see that window drops down to about here, so your vision outside. Not so much inside, you got some privacy for it. Nice tinted window, but you can see outside there. Once again, frameless windows in the back. In here, we do have an air compressor. This is a nice setup. Air out your tires, air them down to do some rock crawling, air them back up again to put your sand paddles or anything like that on the road. Your pull-out extension cord. So as you're sitting, if you need power for anything, setting up something out, 5, 10 feet away, pull this out, the retractable, and you can set this up and have this utilized for any power sources that are on the outside. Once again, same thing with the railing. Just love this simple little railing system. Nice long handle setup. Coming around the back, absolutely love this setup as well. I love a lot of things on this trailer. This is your dance floor back here under the sunshine. You do have a 4th awning set up back here, LED lights out on the barrel. Once again, when you do bring this in, this is a different awning from the others. These are actually scissor retractable. You definitely don't have the awning out to use the LED lights. Once again, they're on the outside. So you have this closed, you want some LED lights in the back for ambient lighting, it's set up right there. Cool little, I just love how structured this is. This is a solid setup for your, it's called a Playpen on the back of your patio. You come back here, you can put your chairs, your table, you eat lunch back here, a couple of cocktails, whatever you choose. But just a nice big back patio, separate entrance door. Open that up, you get your steps that have gone to the back here. So you have 3 entranceways, 2 on the side, 1 on the back. Cable system, easy to hook up. So this little latch right here, you just pull your pin, pull that cable off, drop this down. Of course, that's how you load and unload. Once you pin this back together, this becomes your patio. I can't remember exact weight on this. I think your vertical weight, 3,500 pounds, or your ramp weight, vertical weight like this right here, you're talking about 18 to 2,000 pounds. So you definitely are built up solid for people to be up in the back deck here. Now this is your cam system, which this here just helps this door. So if we were to pack all this in and bring this door, you could have one person push this up. This pulley system on both sides actually helps with that retract, and it's not gonna boom, slam down either. This actually helps it come down nice and easy and brings it back up in real nice and easy. We can demonstrate that for you when you come in. Once again, on the back side, you do have a power hose reel or a power cable reel. So this right here, hit your button right there, that winds up your power cord. You got about a 6-foot hose on your fuel station, 2 30-gallon tanks on the back. It is an electronic fuel station. So you just set up, push your power button, fuel up your toys, and also the tank does feed your generator up front. So this will feed your generators. Once again, on the back side, just love these windows. All these frameless windows will open up. So they do open up this way instead of sliders or anything along that side, but they really do get a lot of good airflow through here as well. So 50 amp service, we do have a triple AC system on this. 50 amp plug-in right here. This is the exhaust for your furnace. Works just like your furnace at home, guys. So this is actually just burning your propane. This will blow out your exhaust. Tankless hot water heater. Very simple, not a whole lot to do with winterization on this. You drain this out and you're good to go. We do have all your water systems set up back here, your bypass systems for winterization. This is going to be your city water connection, black tank flush. You do inside here have a battery disconnect system, and people ask, well, you put your hoses up, you don't want to keep this open. We do have a little latch down here where your hoses drop down through, so you can latch and lock this up or close this up to keep this all protected. Interior light in here, and I just love to show this, wrapped underbelly. So this is actually wrapped and heated inside of here, and you can see your aluminum structure. This whole thing is going to be built aluminum wall, structured walls. You're talking about fully walkable roof. You're talking lifetime warranty on the roofing material itself. It's just a really well put together coach. I think, you know, you're talking about the retractable water hose. Easy, already comes with one. You don't have to get one. This actually, you pull this out, and this actually hooks up to your city water connection right here, goes right into your system. Just as easy as they can make it for you. This is your guy. Once again, another 7.5 gallon tank. And then this is going to be your auto leveling system. Very simple to do. You get your default pin that it comes with. You can set up your pin for what you want. Power this up. You hit retract all, everything comes up. You have override for the front. Get it off your truck. Once your truck pulls out, hit the auto level, let it do its job. It's that simple. It's tried and true. Nothing difficult about it. If I can teach my son how to do it, anybody can do it. But it really is a great system, guys. Up front here, we do have storage up top. You do have a 2,000 watt inverter. So it is inverter powered already. So all the outlets in here are going to be hot. You just can't run the air conditioning off of the inverter. But everything else, we can show you how everything's working off that inverter system. They do come with 2 lithium batteries from the factory. You got your 6,000 watt generator. That's going to run everything you need in here. Your air conditioning system, your TV, microwave, blender, any kind of George Foreman grill, if those are still around. I still got one. But front cap, love this front cap. Painted front cap, has LED lights up front, has loading lights, so your LED, these are pretty bright. I don't know if you can catch those on camera, but at nighttime, hooking up your truck, backing it up, you're well lit back here for nighttime hookup. Coming in to the inside of this, we'll have to show you little additionals on the outside though. They do come with a backup camera and side indicator cameras. So these are already placed. We'll show you how those work. They don't queue up to your screen in your vehicles. They do have a separate screen that comes with it, but they do have backup and side cameras. It is a bigger unit. We understand that. We want to make sure you travel safe. Hi fellow campers, Frank here again, Motor Sportsland. We're in the inside of the Forest River East to West TAKODA 399. I'm going to show you the layout on the inside of this. A lot of people that buy toy haulers don't know that you can have this kind of room and still have the room inside of the garage for your toys. This is just a great setup for a kitchen area, entertainment setup, dinette. You've got your beautiful corner-shaped couches. But just coming into the kitchen, digging the glass, frosted glass, good deep counter or cabinets. They do have talked about the cameras on the outside. This is actually your Furrion screen that comes with the side and backup cameras. It's in your coach. Make sure we go through that with you on your pickup and delivery time. Additional outlets, I love this. You got your little click-on lights, and a lot of these that you can reach are going to be shut-off lights independently. So you want to leave a little night light on at night. It's a really nice feature to do that. The restaurant-style hose set up for your sink, a little roll-up. This becomes great for countertop space. You want to just roll this out of your way, do your dishes, set it up, lay it back out again. If you're building a sandwich, you don't need the sink. Same concept with the countertops here. 4-burner stove top. You do have a full-size oven. You want to do a turkey? You got the room for it, guys. Rib roast, anything like that. It's not just a little itty-bitty oven for that matter. Nice big microwave. It is convection microwave as well as having an oven. So having a big party, which you can, and something like this house a lot of people, your counter space is bar none. I just love the counter space in here if you're coffee drinkers or setting up your toaster, your griddle, anything inside here. Little pull-out garbage can area, drawer designated for that. You do have, I love this setup. I love cooking when we're camping, but your spice rack, little pull-out right here. Easy accessible for all the labels. Anybody that does their cooking knows you want to see all that accessible. Turning into the fridge here, you're going to have 2 chest portions of your freezer. So you do have your lower freezer, mid, and you got your refrigerator, which is 16 cubic foot. And this is going to be a 12-volt refrigerator. Just tons of room for everything. You got your crispers in the bottom. You got your setup, your straps for travel. So you don't have a food yard sale as you're traveling down the road. They do have straps that come in there. They're in the drawer that closes this up. Just love this pantry space too, so check this out. That's a lot of pantry space. But honestly, guys, we're all looking for this stuff. I mean, it's not just shelving pantry, and as being a 30-year plus camper, I've had plenty of fifth wheels, travels, motorhomes. This is spots for brooms. This is spots for, you know, vacuum. I mean, anything else you can think of. You could put hooks up here. Just nice deep shelves plus front storage space. Okay guys, we have your 4-seat dinette. You want to make it a 5-seat dinette, just throw a chair on the end over here. You do have your nice window setups. You do have actually the blinds, but you have your shade blind, your privacy blind on all the windows all the way around. Setting up your table, you want to keep your cutlery, silverware set up pretty close to you, napkins, whatever else. You have your little pull-up drawer or dice games, card games, whatever you want to do there. Having it just easily accessible right there. Con somebody into a little poker and you got yourself ready with the chips. Coming out here, you got about a 158,000 inch TV. Well, maybe a little smaller than that, but nice big 60-inch, guys, just beautiful. Sound bar, which is going to be your Bluetooth sound bar for your listening pleasures and hear for your music. Just love your electric fireplace, so it is electric, cold to the touch, so you don't have the kids burning your hands on that if you have the kiddos running around. And it does warm up to about 500-600 square feet. You have a blower on this that actually just blows that warm air out, takes that nip out of the air for sure. Okay guys, in your sitting area, this is something that's just, I just love this. I mean, I've got a couple of friends who have some nice fifth wheels and trailers, and as we talk about the motorhomes, this floor plan, just everybody sitting here for movie night. You got a bunch of kids that want to hang out and everything. This actually all opens up, and we'll show you in the photos throughout the video, into one big bed area. So you're talking about having a slumber party, lay down sheets, pillows, and everything else. It's just a great little rec area for, you know, night time and having some fun. We're gonna walk upstairs, check out the bedroom, and show you the features and benefits up here. We're in the bedroom of the TAKODA 399. Just want to show you some cool things in here. The reading lights on the very back, the little blue reading lights, not obtrusive when you're sitting in bed reading a book, but they have those. Cross breeze windows, I know a lot of people ask for that. Having the east to west bed here obviously gives you this room. It's just so nice. Rolling door closet, slider closet doors, just a massive amount. You've seen that light just came on. It is motion censored lights as well, this LED bar light, which is a very, very smart idea, I believe. You're going into your stackable washer dryer area. This is washer dryer prepped for your drain, hot cold water, your plug outlets in here, and if you don't put a washer dryer in here, it's additional storage, which is just phenomenal. So soft closed doors, hinges on everything throughout. Under the bed, a lot of people come in here and they're going to try and lift that bed up, make it even easier for you. You got two huge dovetailed, these are all dovetailed drawers, by the way. They're all really manufactured really well. They're not just glued and stapled together. They're really well built, but nice big cabinet drawers underneath the bed itself, and of course these big deep drawers all the way through. This really allows for a lot of storage through here, guys. Love this. Air conditioning set up in here with your vents set up all throughout the whole coach for air conditioning. You have 4 vents plus your AC vent. Your dump feature, which is really easy to do. Click that, open, closed, and that's going to just, when you close them up, they just vent out through the whole coach itself. Okay, we're in the shower of the 399 TAKODA. This is a good spacious, I think, good spacious shower. You got your jets here, you got your separate handle for your shower, and then your main shower head. I'm about 5'11", and you've got plenty of room, I mean, to fit inside of here. These are really nice glass doors, a triple glass door close, just a nice smooth. You want to sit down. It's not a little fold out bench, but it's actually built into the structure of the entire shower, which is, it just feels solid in here. Obviously you got your 6'6" tall bathroom ceiling. Come in here and feel that. I know a lot of guys come in here and just say, you know, their wives are like, well, my husband's tall. This just really feels comfortable in here. Good sink, porcelain toilet, hangers for your towels and whatnot behind the toilet itself, and then your vanity is a nice deep vanity actually. It's not just a and a small 1-inch vanity for a toothbrush, maybe a tube of toothpaste. So a really good fit right there. And then you do have your fantastic fan up in the ceiling on this as well. All right, so we're in the garage of the 399 TAKODA. Looking at this, we do have a separate stereo system, which this thing, we do want to play it for you. And it's got batteries and everything else. It'll just surround this whole video itself, but it just thumps. This thing is bad. So check it out, the bed lift right here. You do have your temperature control back here, your light switches and whatnot. You do also have, we showed it in the bedroom, but you do also have a washer dryer hookup back here as well. So if you did have room for here with your toys that come in, you could always set up your stackable or combo back here, but you do have 2 ports. The other thing that's nice about this, you can hook up a hose and just actually turn this on and just spray out the whole coach itself. This is all rubber bottom. The walls itself are a little water resistant, so to spray off everything and keep this area clean is pretty sweet. Your vents, which are going to be your little turn and open, and you got another one in the back corner to get cross breeze come through here if you've got any odors back here. If you just went out for a long ride, you just want to cool this down, you can actually open this up and just let everything kind of breathe through here. As we talked about outside, this is going to be your ladder attachment for the back patio. So this goes right off the back, so you have 3 access points to come into your coach or get out of your coach, with really nice feature off the back deck as well. Coming through, once again, we've talked about those windows and we didn't show it on the main entrance door, but they're the same thing. But you do have a nice big opening to see outside, have a lot of privacy because of that dark tinted glass window on the outside, which is pretty nice. But you can actually have that set up, you know, take a peek out there and be able to get a lot of light through there as well. Your track system on these are pretty neat. I think you can customize wherever you want to load up. So you have these little setups. It comes with the little hook tools. You drop in wherever it feels most convenient to strap down your toy, and you can set those hooks up where you need to. Switch out different things, motorcycles to side-by-side, to 4-wheelers, whatever it is. You really customize your breakdown to it. Ladder system, you're gonna have this ladder for the top bunk, and then you do have this ladder that's set up. They're telescoping ladders to tuck away nice and neat. You can put them up on the top of the bed, get them off the floor. Same thing as the stair rail kit for the back. Get those out of your way if you get tight quarters for packing in your toys. But you do have a loft area up top with a TV. Audio system once again in here is just spectacular. It's pretty cool. Coming down to the couch itself. So we have some shots and video that we have these set up down to the chair. These are just quick little rollovers. They're not trying to finagle with a jackknife. They're so easy to do. And of course that bed will come down. There's a little bracket sitting right here. It'll come down to a point right here where you can just hop on the bed, the other bed down below. So you have plenty of sleeping back here, plus your loft. Coming out to the back doors, these are pretty sweet. Just quick and easy, nice rolling system. Before we come out to our dance floor, I'm gonna break it down for you. We do have a cool little toolbox back here too. Solid steel toolbox, set up all your toys, all your tools back here for your toys. Solid Slam-Latch door, right over this with no issues whatsoever. It's not gonna fold on you, it's a thick gauge metal. But talk about just coming back to your back patio, doing some entertaining back here, some dancing. I mean, it's just a fun way to, you know, your camping experience. Your LED lights, tracks, which are on the side, your LEDs off the top. I mean, it just really becomes a fun thing to do back here. I mean, once you set this up for your duration of stay, it's pretty much like this. And then you get a little bit of weather, you just close these doors. They're storm doors. They actually have windows you can open up, so you can actually have your screen, have that airflow coming through here. It's really a cool little setup, guys. So kind of come check it out. Hey guys, Frank here, just to end off this video for you. It was very much my pleasure to do so. This is a lot of fun. The 399 TAKODA, come down and see us. We do have current online pricing. We have deals to be made. We take trades, we talk to you, we will show you everything. Come down and see us at Motor Sportsland. Frank, I'll see you on the lot.